What do folks? Welcome back to week 40 of a wait, no, let me not forget the title. A YouTube Go journey. I did change that up like a few episodes ago, but regardless, I would say today's week in terms of the YouTube side of things and everything has been decent. Now, I will say I made some nice considerable progress on the second part of the Pokemon Apollo sort of Nomad Lock video I have. Once again, my Nomad Lock thing is a challenge idea which I implement in the Pokemon games I play. Well, some at least. And it's like a very big passion project and takes a lot of effort and stuff. But that's been going well. I have about, I think, maybe 5 hours left to edit, which kind of makes me glad because I'm still a bit scarred from the previous one I did, which was Pokemon Distillation, and that really pushed me to my absolute limit. But I was also on a deadline as well, which made me really well, I didn't burn out, but I was quite what's the word, over exhorted, if that makes sense. I was really burning every single fiber of energy throughout the day, and I'm still pushing out with this one too. I mean, I'm trying to do as much as possible until Monday, which is basically tomorrow. Well, I'm still gonna work on it a little bit tomorrow. I think I can do a little bit throughout next week as well, but you know, in case I do actually start a job and stuff, I mean, it's gonna happen soon enough eventually anyway, where time's gonna have to be cut down, and I think I'm only gonna be able to, on average, get it in an hour or something each day, and weekends I'm really just have to max it out as I did before anyway. And of course that's a boring mental hit. You know, you can't spend as much time you want to on the thing you enjoy and want to succeed, but it is what it is though. At least I could do something. So I mean, waking up early has never been an issue. And it's also, well, let me get into it why I like waking up early. But what I'm saying it's not an issue is because I'm probably have to wake up even earlier. I used to do 3:30, but I don't think I can do that anymore. I think I just have to stick to 4 a.m. Those extra 30 minutes are nice, but it's in the long run, if I'm just able to be more consistent by waking up at 4, that's just gonna be way better anyway, you know. But I'm sort of already, I guess, mentally adjusted for that to happen. So I'm just trying to do as much as possible as I'm free, because I know this specific video idea takes a lot of effort, you know. And I think last time I reported on the actual Apollo video part 1, and at 10k, I think it's at 36 now. Yes, 36 and almost 37k. 1.6k likes, very nice. I posted an anime intro of it as well. That just hit 1,000, which is pretty nice. I mean, I knew it was gonna hit that over this month anyway, but it's actually cool to see that that video alone did actually do that well. I mean, I posted the intro I made for Desolation way back as well, but it didn't do as good. But maybe it's because I titled this differently and sort of framed it differently. I don't know. I'm just glad people fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And I was thinking to myself while I was sort of meal prepping that, what if this video was just a fluke? But honestly, I don't think it's just all luck. Of course it's luck to an extent, but the fact that sort of feedback that I got in comments, you know, people really saying yo, I'm not seeing this shit before, and that's just you know, clearly you're doing something fucking right, you know what I'm saying? And it clearly is not just all luck. There's clearly some level of skill and quality in this, you know. Because look, let's say another video blew up and, you know, it was just talks about the video. I'm not saying the comments are not about the video, but a lot of the comments are basically yo, I ain't never seen this shit before. This is high quality. Fuck with your shit. This is peak. And it goes to show that once, especially my Nomad Lock videos, get some shine on them, you know, put in the spotlight or push it to a lot more people, people are all surprised, you know. And I've been doing this shit for ages anyway. The things when I was making this video, of course it required a bit more effort from me, but it wasn't that different, you know. I'm still doing the same shit, which is cool. It's gonna be quite exciting to see what part 2 has in store. I'll admit a thumbnail and stuff for that. Probably gonna slightly tweak it and stuff, same with the title, but I have a general idea which I'm happy about. Yeah, I mean, honestly, nothing more than that. I think it's just been grinding as much as I can on the video before my time gets cut off immensely. But I'm just really glad with the discipline I've had with this project, at least, and what I've learned from the previous one. because really speaking from an editing perspective, it's been way easier editing this compared to the Desolation video. Now, back then, I had never really done voiceovers and stuff, so it was all quite new. But before I did this Apollo video, I had a good amount of like time to get better at it, like a good like 6 months, I think, or like 5 months. So, you know, I'm just glad I didn't like fuck myself up, you know. And when I say fuck myself up, like after the Desolation video, I was tired, bro. I think I took a break for like maybe a week or two. I don't even know how long it was, to be honest. It was a bit. No, I didn't even take a fucking break. I uploaded straight after anyway. I was going crazy, actually. It was during summer. I took a like 2-week break or some shit. Well, that's because I actually like burnt out for real. I know my limit, bro. Look, especially you as a content creator, if you are watching this shit, you should test your limits, bro. There are days where we are tired. Like, I was tired today, but I kind of like got a bit more burst of energy because kind of got to like a nice part in the video I was editing, which, you know, kind of hyped me up and I was excited to edit. But like sometimes you're just tired and now burned out, bro. I'll keep on talking about this because this work is thrown out like nothing. Like, oh, I'm burnt out. Like, you will know. Like, it was to the point where I was like repulsed by editing. I was like, yo, I'm not about to do this shit right now. And it wasn't because I was lazy or anything. I was still active, energetic, and all this. It was just like, yo, my like creative sort of juice is like dried, bro, like a dried tomato. You know exactly how those shits looked, fully fucking like all like wrinkly and shit, like, ugh, you know what I'm saying? But it's like fully dried. But obviously, I'm not burnt out, and I don't think I'm gonna be burnt out either after part 2, because I'm actually managing the sort of editing that I do way better now than in the Desolation video. And that's still to say the quality is like high across both videos. It's just I sort of know what to prioritize now, which does help me not like, you know, super exhaust myself. But yeah, I mean, I'm just excited. I'll just have to see. I'll probably make some few TikToks from it as well, since there was some funny clips in that, like I did part 1. I still have one I gotta make for part 1 too. I've been dragging that out for some reason. I should probably do it tomorrow though. But I'm just glad it's not much left to edit. So yeah, I mean, we'll see what week 41 has in store. It's kind of crazy that it was week 42. Well, not 40 like 42 the number, but 42, you know what I'm saying? Sounds funny. But no, yeah, I mean, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing, and hopefully maybe even part 2 will surpass part 1. I'm just excited because I don't know how it's gonna perform. Like, it'd be really funny if part 1 just like, sorry, part 2 exceeds part 1. People will go back to watch part 1 anyway, so it'd be pretty funny. But hey, it's too like yes. We shall continue to grind, and I'll see y'all next week.